Now let's display the list of the search history. So we're gonna start from the backend as usual, the route. Let me go right here. This is gonna be a GET request. This is gonna be GET search history. Take that, add it right here, import it, go back right here, scroll to the end, and then, okay, that's actually too much, but let me just copy it, change the name of it, and inside the try, remove everything. Okay, that's simply go into the user, and then we're gonna go to the search array and just get it, okay, and populate the user infos. It's quite simple, okay. So const let's call it result. Okay, my biggest problem in web development is just the typos. So await, and then user, find by ID, which is gonna be the request dot user dot ID from the auth user, and then we're gonna select only the search, and we need to populate the user, not the user, the search dot user. Okay, and right here we can define like what we want. So first name, last name, and then the username, and then also the picture, like that. And then right here response.json, we're gonna send the results dot search, like that, okay, because even that we selected only the search, it returns also the underscore ID, and then we're gonna access the search inside. So that's the first thing. I'm gonna go back to the search menu. Let me create the function right here. Okay, let me get the name of it, get search history. So right here, and then right here, this is gonna be get. Okay, we're not gonna need nothing right here, and we're gonna return the data. We actually don't need nothing except the token. So okay, you can take the name of the function, go back to the search menu, and we have another array. When it comes to like data, I prefer always to use the user. I'm gonna use no more states, but for you, the user reducer dispatching action is always more reliable, okay? So I just told you. So let's call this search history, set search history. It's gonna be in the beginning empty, and we can create a use effect. So right here, use effect, like that. Let me create the function. So const get history, which is gonna be an async function. All right, so we're gonna get the response, which is gonna be just await, and then we're gonna call the function, which is this function get search history. Okay, and we're gonna pass only the token, so it's okay. Okay, we have a problem right here. This is async, like that. Let me import this function from the functions user, and let me directly set the search history to the response, okay? Because we directly from this function, we're gonna get the data that we can take and add directly, okay? So that means I just can go to the use effects and call the function like that. And let me like console log the history. So let me see, console log the search history. Go back right here, let me refresh, maximize this and open like this, so I can click. Okay, and as you see, we have the two that we had in the database from the search history, okay? So now maybe we can like display them. So I can go, let me remove the console log, actually go down right here. So we have the search history. So first of all, this class name right here where we had the recent search, I don't want like when I have result, like I've searched for something and it's still showing. It shouldn't be showing at all. So let me take that. So maybe you can have it inside the search history, or maybe just a test right here. So when the results are equal to nothing, then we're gonna show them. So right now it's not gonna show, but if we have nothing, it's gonna show. And then we're gonna go inside the search history, and this is what it's gonna be. So it's gonna be showing when we have the search history, okay, and then also the results are empty. Results are empty. Okay, because if we have a results, we don't want to show it. Okay, and then we can just go to the search history dot map. In this case, every single user. Right here we can return a div. Let's call it same one right here. Search user item. I thought like it's the same. It's gonna be also gonna have hover one, and we're gonna see if we're gonna have any differences. Okay, and then we can add the key to be the user dot underscore ID. Did we add a key right here? Okay, forgot. So key is gonna be the user dot underscore ID. That's good. And then inside here we're gonna have a link, and the link, you know what, this link is the one that's gonna have the class name. This one just could like have just the flex, maybe we can add it right here. So we can add flex, which is just display flex outline items and a gap of 10 pixel, if you remember. So this link is usually goes to the profile, and then the user dot username, and then inside this we're just gonna have an image, so just like the same. So let me take that. It's gonna be right here. Okay, and then after this link we're gonna have an icon, which is gonna be the exit icon, like that, which is we're gonna use to remove. So let me see right now. Let me open. So it doesn't show. So I have quite few problems. Okay, the first one right here, this is normally, and it doesn't show us this way. Okay, because we use in 3 equals, and when you use 3 equals, it's gonna be like strict. So it's gonna be strict a string. Okay, which is if we remove one, no, it's not strict. It could be like an empty object and empty array. So that's the first thing. Also it goes back also right here. Okay, so that's the first thing, and now we can see them, but we don't see the proper informations. And the reason is because right here, if you remember, and this is the data that we get from the backend, we had the property user. Okay, and then we can go through the first name, last name. Okay, because we populated. That's mean I can go right here, also here, and here, and here. Okay, and it's gonna be also user dot like that. So now we have the information, and this also should not be in this place, so we can take it to the right. So let me take this class name. Okay, then let me go to the size, and then go right here, and then go to the icon. Maybe we can make position to be absolute. Okay, and then the right like 1 rem, maybe 10 pixel. Also we can use transform, and then like scale to make it smaller, like 0.8, maybe 7. Yeah, let me see. This looks fine. And now actually, yeah, this looks fine. I actually don't know how it was in the beginning. That's when you don't have the final version with you. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so now let me search something. Okay, so it's gonna disappear, and I'm gonna see the new results. I can go back right here, so everything is fine. And automatically, if you search for something like Scarlet, okay, you click, it's gonna take you to wherever the profile is. You can click again, and you're gonna find it right here. Okay, you can search again, something else. Okay, it takes you right here, and then you can open again, and you're gonna find that it's been added directly. You can refresh, and it's gonna stay right here. So the thing right now is I want to order it by the date. So always we're gonna make sure that it's the right date. Okay, that's all I'm trying to do. So let's do that. So also, you know, maybe you can, after adding right here, running this function, we can also run the get history function again. So even if we order, it's gonna get the new data and it's gonna order it again. Okay, this is just like getting the history again, so it's fine. So we can go back right now. So this is before mapping to the search history. We can like sort. Okay, E, B, you know, the usual stuff. We've done this before. Return, and then it's gonna be P dot created. It's gonna be a new date to make sure that everything is alright. So P dot created at, okay, and then minus new date, and then it's going to be e.created at like that, and that's going to order them. So now if I click like on Elon Musk, that should update the date and should be in the first place. So I click on it. Okay, that's taking me right here, but that's, let's see if we refresh what's going to happen. So I click, okay, so it's still right here. So there is something wrong. It's either with the source or either in the backend. So it's actually neither of them. The problem was, if you go back right here, so this is the search history. So right here we map, and we didn't add the on click that we need. Okay, this one we didn't add it right here for this one also. We can add this only on the link like that. So when we click, also want to pass it, and it's going to be user.user._id. Sorry, when I record, it's actually quite hard to understand what you're doing totally, okay? So sometimes you start working on something and you forget something else, okay? So that's fine. So I know you forget me. So now if I click on Elon Musk, okay, that's gonna take me to Elon Musk. I close it, gonna open, it's gonna be in the beginning. I click on Scarlet, open, click again, and it's gonna be in the beginning, okay? So that's like we sort in every time, so everything is fine. Okay, and you see it, so that's cool. So everything I feel like fine. Maybe if like a lot we didn't work on that. So let me see if I took this one, I can have many of them. Let me see. Okay, so it's gonna overflow, so maybe we can work on the size for this one, which is the search history. I can go back right here and do the same thing that we've done. Where is it? For this one, okay, so maybe you can copy that and add the same right here like that. So maybe you can just add right here, go back. Let me go back right now, it's only one, so everything's gonna be fine. And right here in the search history, I'm just gonna add scroll bar. Okay, that's all. So now even if you have like more, so to show you again if you didn't understand, we say gonna have this one right here, okay? So everything looks fine. So maybe now we can work like in clicking right in and removing this from you, okay?